So what happens? What happens at erotic photo shoot? What couples would experience? What couples can get? How erotic photo shoot happens at my studio, right? What's in a dressing room? What's in settings, right? I will provide more information about photography, prices, packages, and in general what to expect, right, at this photo shoot. So I am an erotic photographer. I'm doing this for 20 years in adult business and create adult content. Okay, and this specific couple asked to send me an information about boudoir photography. Boudoir photography, I am considering erotic photography. Okay, boudoir photography can be boudoir portraits, right? There are portraits when you dress, could be boudoir. Portraits that you are starting to address, semi-nude, could be boudoir. Boudoir can be portraits when you are naked. Okay, when you are naked. How is it different from other photography? Well, there are other photography types, explicit photography, close-up erection shots and nudity, and you would, how to say, when you create erotic photography, you would undress the person, right? Not necessarily, how to say, not necessarily you would go straight away into undressing. Usually at the studio, we create different range of erotic photography. When people are asking for specific boudoir photography, I understand that they would not want to have sex, on camera. When couple is inquiring boudoir, I means that they want to tune down, okay, and have a very, how to say, relaxed shoot, but not do, erotica, like erotica, right? But I want to explain you that boudoir, it's the start of the erotica, right? That's how people start experimenting slightly, undressing and going into nudes, right? And that's kind of a boudoir. Then you go artistic nude, right? And then you go explicit, and then you go into making love scenes, okay? What couples do during the making love scenes? Of course, they making love, right? Touching, cuddles, kisses, and of course, make love scenarios, okay, with different kind of situations and fantasies and kinks and fetishes. And usually when couple is making love, I need to know everything about them. We are having an intimate conversation, right? We're having an intimate conversation. Who likes what kind of the positions, what we are shooting, how we are coming, right? That's what happens. When we having a boudoir shoot, I do not ask anything like that, right? So it's like a limited session. When I speak about boudoir photo shoot, it's like you starting to turn on, like you starting. You know why I have this unlimited shoots? Because if people are really love each other and are passionate with each other, they start erotic photo shoot, let's say boudoir, right? And they start kissing, touching, and how to say, being close with each other, body to body, right? There is some uh, fire starting right there. And the reason why I suggested couples and I offer couples unlimited sexy shoot is because they are getting turned on. They're getting turned on and they really want each other, right? And that moment when they are on fire, when they are horny, when they don't see each other, that's not a boudoir. Okay, that's not a boudoir, right? So when you're asking for boudoir, it means a very limited, reserved, and how to say, calculated plan shoot. Okay, it's not much of an emotion going on. You would not have sex in there, and you would not have any sexual adventures touching each other into with the how to say, when you are having erotic photography, right, and you are into sexual fantasy, into sexual energy, you are touching private parts, right, and you're turning yourself on. So when someone is saying, I want a boudoir, okay, I just want to make sure, because this boudoir term can sound in the others people head differently. Some would say, I want a boudoir, and that would mean maybe having sex. right? But I'm just explaining boudoir is just a start of the erotic photo shoot. Okay. It's like glamour photography. Glamour photography was created for models, right? And then suddenly it became an escort photography. Okay. The prostitution photography, right? Glamour photography, glamour makeup, glamour lingerie, glamour settings in the hotels, right? That's how it became. But at the beginning, glamour started in a in a different direction. You would see in the magazines, right? You would see in the magazines and you would think, oh my gosh, she's so glamorous. That kind of a thing, right? And then it become, and then it become escort, right? A glamour photography become an escort. Of course, I'm not saying that necessarily every model is an escort and every model is sleeping, but majority, okay? And especially in olden days, I can tell you, glamour models were interacting with men photographers. Do you know any woman? Not many. Okay, not many, right? Not many women. Somehow women do not want to attach themselves to erotic photography, to glamour photography. Really, in olden days, it was not that profession that they would feel it's how to say, I would not even know how to explain you, because you see, when I started erotic photography, I started with glamour photography, right? With the glamour photography, and I started shooting glamour models, and I start shooting escorts. That is why now I can offer for my couples erotic photo shoot with hot and sexy models, because I know a lot of escort models, right? But glamour photography is about lingerie, it's about lush, it's about great makeup, it's about great hair, it's about you being very, very glamorous, for a photo shoot. So boudoir photography is different, right? Boudoir photography is different. I'm not saying that boudoir doesn't need makeup, okay? But for boudoir, you would do your own makeup, no problem, okay? Because boudoir is more about the posing and the nudity and the artisticity mix. Okay, so that is, and glamour, of course, it's seductive, it's sexy, it's in the face, it's I like it. I like glamour. Okay, that's how I started, right? So when people asking me for boudoir photography, I want just to clarify what they have in mind. Okay, because for me, boudoir photography is just a start of the sexy photo shoot, and what would happen later? They just get turned on, and then they will go home. Okay, will be nothing. They will touch each other. They will get, horny with each other. And there will be no, private parts touching or anything. Yeah, it will be more artistic lighting, okay, settings and posing and experimenting, in a different environment, right? So you would try this and you would try this, and there will be outfits there, and you will be undressing your partner, okay? But you would not be stimulating your partner. That's what I'm saying, sexually, right? There will be no blowjob, okay? There will be no, nothing. Nothing. So that's what the couple would want. That's fine. I just want to make sure and take that out of the way, because I'm making a video now for a couple who would like a boudoir photography. Boudoir photo shoot involves nudity, but you cannot use that body in boudoir photography. You can't use that nudity. It's just for display. It's just to create art. And if there's something what you want, that's okay. Why would you go and find an erotic photographer in London who does unlimited photo shoot and book a limited session? That's another question, right? There is something with the couple who they just want to have, how to say, just one level. Okay, they just want to, how to say, make few steps, and that's fine. As far as you want, I don't mind. Okay. I am just saying that I am here available to shoot erotic photo shoots. Okay. And when people are getting turned on, okay, and booking boudoir photo shoot, they are able later to change their mind, okay, and put themselves to work and do some sexy, make love, scenarios, okay, with all the outfits that they made, okay, just have sex on camera and experience a totally different level of your, adult adventure, right? But why would people do not book erotic photo shoot? Okay. You see, erotica is that kind of a style that people are shy and embarrassed to go into. Okay. The people could be conservatives. Okay. People, how to say, they just starting out and they think that this is enough. That's what they would want to try. Okay. Or maybe initially they just had this information that that's what is available. Okay. Or they would think that erotic photography and making love scenes are just for OnlyFans, okay, and for porn industry, right? And that is why they don't want to be, attached or anyway, how to say, come closer to it. I can tell you how I think about erotica and about making love scenarios. I believe that people should change, okay, their conception and understand that this is a daily bread, right? That you should eat, that you should be sexy with each other. Not necessarily you need to be naked, sexy, right? But sexual energy has to be present in you and have to flow within you, okay? And you see, when we are creating boudoir photography, you are able to make it, but most of the time you see, you have to have a continuous action to have a proper sexual energy development in the studio. When you are staged, right? And when you are faking, pretending, acting out, right? That is another level of energy. Okay. So that's just to be aware. It is possible to create really sexy shoots in boudoir. Okay. But then again, I can tell it will be more erotic than boudoir because boudoir, it's kind of limited in terms of a feeling. Okay. In terms of the sexual emotion and in terms of the, how to say, turning on the partner or being horny together. And so this is not a boudoir. Okay. So very often people book one thing and in their head, they imagine that they're getting another service. Okay. That's possible, right? It happens. It happens. That's why I want to clarify. And then another thing is with couples is you see the most popular photo shoots are to have like new experiences making love scenes. Okay. That's kind of because it's new and it's available right here. So I'm making this video. Oh my gosh. I just stepped on the wire. I'm making this video for you to see what are the options here. Okay. So like I said, if we are doing boudoir, we will start from the portraits. Okay, we will start from the simple portraits and we will slowly undress. Okay, and people will change different outfits, lingerie, whatever they would like. They can dress sexy. They can get ready. Okay, here there is a changing room here. Okay, I prefer woman to have a makeup and hair done if she is not booking a makeover service. Okay, so that the woman would take time, wash her hair, make her hairstyle, okay, make her makeup, okay, and just come here, do like slight touch-ups or whatever, right? That's how I suggest. And then, of course, when they bring outfits, okay, when they bring outfits, there are a lot of people who are how to say, they bought a lot of sexy stuff. Okay, they already have a lot of sexy outfits to shoot. They don't even need to bring. I have so many ladies who would say like, "Oh, I'm wearing this. It's very sexy, and I'm wearing this. Like I just put it on, and he is removing, and I'm not even have time to wear it, right?" So there are a lot of sexy outfits people already have in their homes and they should bring everything. Okay, when they asking me what my wife should bring or what she should choose, okay, first of all, I didn't see the wife, right? I could decide only on the spot when I see it, okay, and when she will wear it, and we will see if I have this vision, if I am getting on, then we will choose this outfit. There are, of course, a lot of props, toys, accessories in my studio, right? There are. Let me just put this even maybe higher. Okay, so that I can add on. So we are choosing together. Makeup is there in the studio, in my dressing room. We're just choosing outfits, accessories, and shoes. Right? When we're starting on to go to the photo shoot, I would not recommend any shoes because the stability is different. Okay. And when we're shooting portraits, it's up to here. No, I cannot show you, but portraits is up to here. So I don't need shoes at the start. And like I say, when we're going into a sexual photo shoot, we are starting somewhere and we are starting from the portraits. That's how it would be, maybe, lower. Then we go to thirds, right? And then we go full, right? And then we lay down maybe, sit down maybe, right? That's how the photo shoot would be. So you would decide what you are going to wear with me. Okay, then we will go into the studio and we will check what are the settings are. Okay, maybe you want to choose your backgrounds. I will prepare lighting. Nothing will be prepared. Everything is done manually for every couple. Different photo shoot, different settings. I am not afraid to tell, yes, I've graduated as a photographer and I'm working many years, but I can tell you, I don't look at the settings. I look at people. I scan their energy. I have my vision in my head. And that's where my creative energy comes from. From there. Okay, I never get ready. I just need to be inspired by these people and that energy that they convey. That's kind of a photo shoot is like a reflecting a mirror. That's what they will get. Okay. That's what they will get. Of course, we can discuss, you want this or you want this or you want this way or on that way. Okay. But the true creative energy comes from within, right? And so we are in a synergy. Okay. It is very important to understand that most of the time people who shooting erotic photo shoots are doing this first time coming. So let me tell you, when you are going to drive your car first time, what are the chances? What are the chances, right? Somehow people, when they come to the studio, and when they're going to have a driving license, they know that they have to study. They know they have to practice, prepare. They have to hire a driver, assistant, or a teacher, or, how you call this, instructor, right? They know this to have a driving license, right? But when they come to the photo shoot, they think they are so ready, and stuff. And it's great if there is that kind of attitude, right? And there is another side, when people are nervous, okay, scared and afraid and blocked and stiff, there is no energy. They cannot move, they do not understand what to do. And most of the time when we go into the studio, there is a round bed, okay? There is a round bed, a bedroom setting, right? But before we will reach to the bedroom setting, there are different settings, right? There is a chaise longue, there is an armchair, there is like a nice dressing table. There are many sets that you can, have a photo shoot in there. They do not understand. They do not understand how to place themselves somewhere. The only place they see is bed, and they understand this is lay down or a sit down situation. Okay. So they're missing a lot of sets. They're missing a lot of sets. And that is something what I'm telling you, that the studio is set up in the way that you can go around and use a lot of settings. Okay. And then you can reach the bedroom. And the portraits, we start on the background. Yeah, we're choosing a background and we're shooting portraits on the background. That's how we will start. Okay. And then we will agree which outfits we're shooting, because it is important to set up the background, understand, to set up the light for this outfit, right? Okay. It's not when they book in my studio, and there are not many creative adult studios who will individually set up for every outfit, for every scene, for scenario, individually will make the settings. I'll do that way. Okay. Because I want to feel the highest energy force inside of me creating. It is a very big pressure to set up new every time. Okay. It is a very big pressure and I love it, right? Because that's when they are going into a preview file. Okay. I can tell you when you are opening your gallery, image gallery preview, every set of the shots, like series we're shooting, right? One series, one lingerie, other series, this outfit. There was series. So we're shooting series, and in those series, there will be different lighting variations and different settings. And you will see how powerful is the studio is because there are a million options to shoot here. Okay. You are simulating the lighting. And of course, you're working with the light and the shadow, right? Okay, so we can shoot very dark images. We can shoot different light. We use gels, we use filters, we use whatever, we use grids, whatever. There are many things. Okay, there are many things. So this is not the situation when you go into the studio and when you have one set up, which everyone uses, okay, and you just will be shooting that, just changing the outfits. This is not the story, okay? I'm very much involved in the process. Okay, and that's why we are looking to have amazing arty shots as well as the error shots. There will be great shots, okay? There will be maybe shots, okay? And there will be no shots, 100%, okay? And I give them all. I give all the artwork. So that's how it is. And I was covering now a creative process, okay? And I'm explaining you that I am making every photo shoot individually for every couple, okay? Depending on how they feel, what kind of energy they bring, what kind of the experience they have, what vibration they're setting up with me, how they are communicating with me, how they are contacting with each other, okay? And how they are inspiring me in general, right? So inspiring me, it's a very important part because you could be blocking me as well, you know? I am telling you. So that's the true information. So my studio makes adults creative with their own body, okay, with their own sexuality, with their own personality, and of course you become creative with each other. And I am here to suggest, to advise, to direct, and push your boundaries. Okay? Push your boundaries. Yes, you can book a boudoir shoot and you can just have a boudoir. Okay? If you change, we can add nudes. If you want more, we can go to explicit shoot, right? Explicit shoot where I am shooting close up. Okay? When I'm very close and you are performing your sexual touching, masturbation, erection, that kind of scenes, right? That's an explicit. And then could be a making love scenarios as well, And what is making love scenarios? You can be dressed, okay? You can have sex dressed. Yes or no? Of course, yes. That's what I'm saying, okay? When people are saying, I want a boudoir shoot, I don't know, maybe they want to have a sex in lingerie. Maybe when they want to have a sex in a dress. That in a dress would be a boudoir, okay? So what exactly they want, okay? Because boudoir, it's a very limited shoot, okay? When you are hiring such a high-end professional who can have a diversity of everything, you should consider this as an option, right? You should consider. And especially when I can do photography and videography at the same time. How about that? How about that? Sexy and hot movies, hardcore movies, right? At my studio. That's what the couples want, okay? Now they watch a lot of adult content online and they want to try it. They want to see for themselves how they are good in front of the camera, how brave they are, and of course, all of this, all of this experience opening. It's an eye opening. It's your development. It's your sexuality development. It's your couple going deeper together, experimenting and pushing the boundaries. That's a big thing. That's a big thing to have a photo shoot like that, right? So I said that I'm going to explain how I'm making and what is happening during the shoot, right? And then there will be what will happen, what will include. Okay, let me just go back to what it will include. So standard photo shoot would not include any makeup here, okay, and any hairstyles. Okay, woman, I recommend it to have makeovers, but very often they can do it for themselves. Okay, so for the makeover, and some people would expect that I am going to perform makeover service. I am hiring professionals, beauty professionals, qualified, okay, to assist you with makeover situation. And for that, you need to allow 1 or 2 hours. Okay. So imagine you're booking a photo shoot. It means that you need to arrive 2 hours early if you want to have a makeover. Okay. So makeover is not included. That's an extra service. Okay. And it's booked in advance, and I'm collecting deposit for that. Okay, so that's makeovers. Usually couple will arrive ready, and they would just have with them sexy outfits, shoes, some accessories, props. When you're doing a boudoir shoot, okay, the prop you can have is maybe a hat, or some feathers, or something like that. When you're doing a boudoir shoot, and if you're bringing a vibrator as a prop, then it's not a boudoir shoot. Just so you know, okay? Because there are so many confused people. They're booking one, bringing totally other people and expecting the third thing. So that's why I'm making a video. So they're not confused, okay? So you can have accessories, dresses, lingerie, and we will be slowly undressing. That's a boudoir, okay? That's a boudoir, and that's included. So included is full usage of the studio, okay? You hiring a studio with an equipment, okay, and with a photographer, me. So you're hiring that, and of course you would have a bathroom to go to, right? Because people are traveling and they want to pee, right? And they need to go somewhere. Do not expect that you have a place to have a shower, because people would like to take a bath sometimes or a shower. That's not going to be available for you unless you will ask this in advance, and that would be extra. We can arrange you a shower. We have it. Right? But it's going to be a normal bathroom, standard bathroom, where you can wash your hands or whatever, quickly wash up and you go to the toilet, and you will have a dressing room. And in a dressing room, you can find many stuff. First of all, you will have drinks. You can have some alcohol cocktails as well and mixes, right? There will be soft drinks, right? You can have it, water, absolutely, right? And there will be a lot of sexy outfits and accessories, okay, and shoes. So if you're a lady, for example, you arrive to London and you have nothing, right? And you decided suddenly to have an erotic sexy shoot. In real world, you do not need to bring anything because studio has everything for a sexy shoot. There are plenty outfits here to wear. There are even stuff for men. Okay, sexy stuff for men. Some kind of a leather jacket, and a white shirt or whatever, right? Even pants. Okay, so the studio have some stuff you can borrow and wear for your sexy photo shoot, okay? Or you can bring your own, and I am helping you. I am helping. Oh my gosh, something just break. It's a very bad wind, and I can just hear it. It's something break. Okay, full luck then. Full luck. Okay, so you will bring your outfits and you will bring your shoes, and we will just get you ready. Okay, get you ready. Ask your partner to dress you. There are a lot of couples who think that I am doing everything, even the dressing in the dressing room. Some ladies just stand like that, and they think that I am the dresser here and I'm going to dress them. Okay. dress them. And there is often a struggle, okay, with suspender belts and with some stockings, okay, and women, some women do not know even how to put this on, you know, and struggle. And so, you know, they're expecting me to help. Yes, I am helping, but I would prefer to be in my studio, okay, and work on the lighting setting, okay, not putting suspenders on your wife, you know. So that's something you should know, right? When you're going into the dressing, you're helping each other to dress. I can help you with something, right? But that's will be on you. Seriously, I just needed to say this, you know, okay, in advance, so that they would know that they're dressing each other. This is not me. I'm not their dresser. Okay, that's another thing. Right. Next, what is included? So you will go after you will dress. Okay, you will go to a photo studio, right, where I will set up the lightings. Okay, for you, I will test those lightings on you, of course, and I will help you with ideas, with posing. I will show you myself. Okay, if you don't know, that is included. I will help you because there are a lot of people who even don't know how to stand. Okay, they don't know how to be with their partner. They don't know how to create those beautiful movements with your partner. So I will take your partner and I will show you, and I can show you in both directions. Okay, I can be a woman and a man at the same time. Okay, so that the man would see how is it he should be with his woman, and then the woman will see what she should do around the man. Okay, because every time you move, I will create a different image, right? And I want a lot of movement in the photography, and I would want to try a lot of different poses, right, and different settings and different lightings, and that series would be covered. Okay, I like a variety and I like a choice. Okay, and you are making this for yourself, so you would understand that sitting in one position and me having 50 shots is not what I want. Okay, it's a creative studio, and that means that you will be moving around, you will be doing something with your partner, right? I love a lot of hands action, okay? And I will be showing, directing you constantly, okay? I will be there till you will get better and you will get into your zone, okay? Usually people warming up, there is a warming up timing. If models arrive to the studio, we create a very quick photo shoot because models, they've trained to put themselves in a pose, in a position. They know how, you know, everything should be. So they are great. Okay. When people are arriving first time, okay, when people are arriving first time, they feel, you know, they feel stiff. They don't know what to do. Okay. So I am helping. I am helping. I am showing. Okay. So you do not have to worry, right? I will be there to demonstrate so that you will copy. And that's how we will create a photo shoot. Okay. And then when this, you see, in different people, there is a different time. Okay. Different time. Some will warm up in half an hour and 1 hour, and some need 2 hours to warm up. And I can feel this on the movement, on the face, on the body language, on their actions. You could just see and sense straight away. I could just see this is the moment when they are already relaxed in their body. Okay, when they are okay with themselves, okay, and start translating sexual energy, right? So when we're coming back to boudoir photo shoot, okay, boudoir photo shoot is not about translating very much of a sexual energy. It's about being present, okay? And it's about being maybe brave with your body, right? Starting that journey, right? When you create an erotic photo shoot with a sex scene, it's totally about different thing. It's about the connection. Okay, it's about the sexuality. It's about how hot and sexy you are with each other and how much you can turn each other on. Okay, and it's all about the energy. Okay, so when I'm shooting boudoir, it's this one atmosphere in the studio, and when I'm shooting erotica with the sex scenes, it's a totally different atmosphere. Okay, so couple will choose, right? Because maybe they reserved and conservative. Okay, it's a different world out there. Not everyone is the same, and everyone wants different things. Okay, but very often couples will show their interest and send me one request. Okay, and then during the photo shoot they will change it up. Okay, and then they would want more. If that would be the case, okay, I will recalculate the price for a shoot. Okay, very often people book 1 or 2 hour session and stay longer. Okay, stay longer because they just need more time. They feel for themselves that it's the time in the studio, especially when you're creating it during different things and when you're creating sexy things, it flies. Okay, like that. 2 hour session is a normal time to have, okay, for a photo shoot. 2 hours. Now, when I'm speaking about time, right, 2 hours, you must understand that in 2 hours I will create somewhere like between 300 to 500 pictures. That's how much I will make, because I'm shooting every movement and every moment you have, because I am making you move, him and her, okay, and I'm making to move them around. I'm moving around the lights to have different moods, right, and different artistic levels, and of course I'm changing my camera settings. Okay, that's what I do. So that's what is the variety, and I capture every step, every moment. And during that photo shoot, there is a sexual energy growth. There is a creative developed process. And this is analytics of their body, of their state, mental state, what's happening with them during the photo shoot. They can observe. That's why I am making this sessions, so that you can analyze yourself. Photography is like an X-ray. Okay, it will be X-ray to your couple's life. You are together. You would see how you are together. Okay, and what's happening in every moment with her, with you. And also when you look at your artwork, I am shooting, like I say, I shoot very close. I shoot the energy. Okay, so you will remember what you felt. And of course, you will remember what you thought. Yeah, what kind of the thoughts you had. And you know what? I can see what people are thinking on the photography when I'm making photography. And yes, I can direct even the thoughts. Okay, because you see, the moment they think something, the body straight away reacts and shows this. Okay, even if you are still, your mimics changes straight away when you think something. So that's what I'm doing. I'm observing and I'm moving people around, and of course I'm pushing them to create proper shots. Okay, to create art, right? Not to be stiff, to start feeling their body, to start understanding this energy. Right, and what they get of the photo shoot after a photo shoot is going to be the full file of analysis of them, of them in that state, who they are now, and why people are making this in general. They want to remember themselves young, sexy, hot, vibrant. They want to remember everything, how they are with people, right? So, erotic photo shoot at my studio can be priced by packages. Okay, there is a photography package, there is a photo and video package, and there is a videography package, right? By packages, or you can just come to have a photo shoot and you can just be priced by the hour. Okay, by the hour. How long you stayed, right? And how long is the post-production time? Okay, what I'm saying is about studio stay visit and a post-production. When you're coming to the studio, right? You're coming to the studio, you're getting ready. You're getting ready in the changing room. and you shooting in the studio, and that's what you pay for. Okay, it's 540 per one person in one studio, in my studio, per 1 hour. Okay, and then depending on how much of the content we created, we are going into a post-production mode. And the post-production is not where you are present in the studio. Okay, is when you left the studio, but the work still going. Okay, someone is looking at your files, not someone but me. So looking at your files, okay, and sorting. Right, there are 3 stages of post-production. First is a basic cleanup, right? Cleanup and sort of resizing, like just basic stuff, right, with the photos. And there is a standard, right, when you already do some editing and airbrushing, okay? And there is a high-end post-production when you're doing a Photoshop, right? Sometimes people want to make a wall art or make an albums and they want high edit and content. And of course, all adult workers use that service, high-end post-production. So you can use it by the hour. 1 hour for one person, 540. Post-production, 220. Okay, and there are packages. There are 3 packages. One is the 1080 package. Okay, and that's a short session, I would say, right? That's a short session. Well, comparing with 250, right? So you will have 1 hour in the studio, and I think this is short. Okay, you can have 2 hours in the studio, 1640. Okay, 1640 photography, or you can have photos and videos. It's 2,500. That's how it is. Okay, so that's people who wants to choose. They can choose photos, or they can choose photos and videos, or they just can pay a deposit and then decide how long they stayed in the studio, right? And what they later want to do with their images, okay, in post-production stage. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, so that was about the prices and the packages. And the extras I've already mentioned at the start. Okay, when people are booking boudoir photography, they can have a makeover. Okay, makeover. They also can hire a stylist. Okay, I have a stylist as well available. And for other couples who would like hot and sexy shoot and erotic fantasy adventures, there are hot and sexy models available to book for erotic fantasies like threesomes and cuckold fantasy. That's another extra, for you to know. And I hope I covered the packages, okay, and I hope I delivered enough information to understand. So thank you so much for asking. And if there will be more questions, I'm waiting. Bye.